Did you know there is a place on Earth where Gila monsters hunt like dinosaurs?
Where orangutans live high in the ancient forest canopies? And the most diverse coral reefs in the world coexist?
All of this is scattered across thousands of isolated islands. This place is not the Amazon, nor is it Africa. It is Indonesia, a country with the most unique ecosystem on the planet. Today, we will step into the greatest natural evolutionary laboratory on Earth.
Subscribe to our channel so you do not miss these fascinating nature secrets.
Part 1. The Land of 17,000 Islands.
Indonesia is not a single, continuous landmass.
It is a maze of over 17,000 islands scattered across the ocean.
Stretching like a natural bridge connecting Asia and Australia.
But what makes this place special is not just the number of islands. It is the profound isolation of each individual island. Each island is like a world of its own, completely cut off. The deep sea acts as an invisible wall, preventing animal migration.
When creatures are trapped in one place for hundreds of thousands of years.
Evolution begins to take entirely different paths.
From a common ancestor, species diverge over millions of years.
Separated by the vast ocean, they become entirely unique species.
In other parts of the world, mountains or deserts are the barriers. But in Indonesia, the ocean is the giant natural cage.
No iron bars, no stone walls, yet highly effective.
Keeping species isolated, allowing them to evolve independently.
As if each island is a private laboratory of nature.
So when you step onto an island in Indonesia,
you are not just entering a new land, but a different evolutionary timeline. Part 2. The Wallace Line, the invisible evolutionary boundary. Between these islands lies a strange boundary you cannot see on maps.
Yet the animals feel its presence very clearly.
It is known as the Wallace Line. Just crossing a narrow strait between two islands. The animal kingdom changes completely.
To the west of the line, you find Asian species, like orangutans, tigers, and deer.
But just cross over to the east.
and you enter a world of Australian species.
With marsupials, colorful birds, and unique reptiles. The amazing thing is, the distance between them is sometimes just miles.
But beneath the sea lie deep ocean trenches. They have existed for millions of years.
Even when sea levels fell during the ice ages, animals could not cross.
And so, evolution was split in two.
One geographic region, but two completely different biological worlds.
Indonesia is where two biological continents meet and blend.
Part 3. The Komodo dragon, a prehistoric predator.
Here, there are no tigers, no large monkeys.
But a creature that looks like it stepped out of the Cretaceous period.
The Komodo dragon.
This is the largest lizard on Earth, up to 10 feet long.
Weighing more than 150 pounds.
But what is terrifying is not just its size.
The Komodo is the result of millions of years of isolated evolution.
The amazing thing is, the distance between them is sometimes just miles. And its hunting strategy is unlike any other reptile. The Komodo does not need high-speed chases, it ambushes.
Its sharp, serrated teeth tear through flesh easily.
But the real secret lies in its toxic saliva. A mix of bacteria and toxins that cause shock and blood loss.
The prey might escape initially, but it will soon weaken. And the Komodo simply follows the scent of blood. A patient hunter that relies on time, not speed.
But a creature that looks like it stepped out of the Cretaceous period.
A reptile evolving to take the place of a top predator.
The Komodo dragon is a relic of the ancient world.
Still breathing, still hunting, right in the modern era.
Part 4. The Orangutan, master of canopy survival.
On other islands, where dense rainforests block the sun, evolution took a completely different path. Not giant claws or bloody hunts, but intelligence and patience. On islands like Borneo and Sumatra,
lives one of the smartest primates on Earth, the orangutan.
their name in Malay means man of the forest. And indeed, they spend almost their entire lives in trees, rarely stepping onto the dangerous forest floor. Unlike other apes, orangutans are solitary creatures. They remember the locations of hundreds of fruit trees. Knowing exactly when each tree will bear ripe fruit. This incredible spatial memory is like a map in their brain. But what amazes scientists most is their tool use. Using sticks for insects, or leaves as gloves for thorny fruit. Even using branches to measure water depth before crossing. While the Komodo evolved into a perfect hunting machine. The orangutan evolved towards intelligence and strategy. Two different paths, but both thriving in this island nation. Part 5. Paradise of Exotic Birds. If Komodo is muscle, and orangutan is mind, then in Papua, nature chose the path of beauty. This is home to the famous birds of paradise. Creatures with appearance like they stepped out of fantasy. Some have long, ribbon-like tails that curve in the air. Others wear iridescent blue plumage that glows in the dark forest.
And some have feathers that fan out like a ballerina's skirt.
But the most amazing part is their courtship dance. The male clears a branch, turning it into a stage. Then it begins to dance, shaking its feathers to impress. All to win the favor of a watching female. In these isolated islands, with fewer predators, survival of the fittest became survival of the most beautiful, pushing their physical traits to the absolute extreme. Part 6. The Coral Triangle, the underwater rainforest.
Beneath the clear waters of Indonesia lies the Coral Triangle.
the area with the highest coral diversity on Earth. Often called the Amazon of the ocean. In these isolated islands, with fewer predators. From tiny clownfish to giant sea turtles and reef sharks. All coexisting in a complex and balanced ecosystem, making Indonesia a key center of marine evolution.
Part 7. Volcanoes. Destroyer and Regenerator.
Indonesia sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire. With over 100 active volcanoes. Eruptions can destroy forests and bury villages. But volcanic ash also brings rich minerals to the soil. After the rains, the land becomes incredibly fertile. Plants grow back quickly, and life returns. Volcanoes are both destroyers and creators of life here.
Part 8. Why Indonesia is an evolutionary laboratory.
With thousands of isolated islands and active volcanoes. Species are constantly forced to adapt and evolve, creating some of the most unique creatures on Earth. Indonesia is a living map of evolutionary history.
If you love the mysteries of wild nature, subscribe to our channel.
To explore more fascinating worlds with us. Thank you.